my sweetheart now. You are my baby doll. You are the one that I've waited for. Love me forever. We'll be together from now until the end of time. Love me forever. We'll be together from now until the end of time. Tyś moja kochanka, tyś moja laleczka, usta twoje jak wino słodkie. Tyś moje kochanie, prawdy ja ci mówię.
The source for polka music and entertainment. This is PolkaRadio.
I can meet you in an hour in Worcester.
How about Medford?
How about Dorchester?
How about Gloucester?
How about Taunton?
My cousin Eric's from Taunton.
Wicked. So do you want to meet there?
Nah, how about Weymouth?
How about Revere?
What about Somerville?
How about Marblehead?
How about Arlington?
What about Brockton?
How about Swampscott?
All right, what do we meet in Braintree? You all know me. I'm a father, I'm a son, and above all, I'm from Boston.
Good afternoon, polka fans, and welcome to another edition of the Monday edition, right here on your source for the finest in polka music. We are Polka Radio, and I'm your host, Brian Chenkus, for the next 2 hours. Sorry for the late start. I almost forgot to turn the Facebook feed on. I'm sitting here, and it's like, well, I'm waiting, and nothing's happening, and then it happened. I had to turn it on. So we're here now. We're getting ready to play some great music for you this afternoon. Let me know what you want to hear in the YouTube chat room, Facebook chat room, network chat room, PolkaRadio.org. Click on the white bubble. Let me know what you want to hear on this beautiful Monday afternoon. 72 degrees and sunny right here in Attleboro, Massachusetts. So once again, welcome to the show, folks. Ricky signing in often and early. I know what he wants to hear.
Walk back
Getting the show going with some classic TBC.
Wszystko mi się dobrze dzieje, chwała Tobie, Boże. Raz, dwa! Łopek, dobrze polu ojcze, wszystko mi się dobrze dzieje, hałas Tobie Boże, wszystko mi się dobrze dzieje, hałas Tobie Boże. Skowroneczek śpiewa, dzień się rozwiniwa, powiedz Pani Matko, co u Ciebie bywa, powiedz Pani Matko, co u Ciebie bywa.
Queen Veronica checking in.
Polka, zieleni się hojka, powiedz Pani Matko, kiedy Twoje sorka, powiedz Pani Matko, kiedy Twoje sorka, po brudeczku biła, dziewianeczki biła, jeden sobie, drugi Tobie, trzeci powiesiła, jeden sobie, drugi Tobie, trzeci powiesiła.
Till I saw you dance across the floor, and somehow I was swept into a game I had often lost before, but this time I swore I was not gonna lose, and find myself lonely and sadly confused. There's a song in my heart, takes me back to the start of true love and how it should be. So would you hold my hand and be mine tonight? My life's been so lonely, could you make it right? Unleash your desire, the passionate fire in the heat of the night, in the heat of the night. Times I tried love, I found it filled with heartache and pain, So I swore I would never ever make those same mistakes again. I don't wanna hurt again. And yet when we dance and I'm holding you tight, I know that these feelings I have are so right. I'll shed these doubts from my mind and I'll pray for the time when I have you right here next to me. So would you hold my hand and be mine tonight? My life's been so lonely, could you make it right? Unleash your desire, the passionate fire in the heat of the night, in the heat of the night. There's another man inside me who keeps telling me what I should do. There's There's a voice in my head that reminds me that the only girl I love is you. So would you hold my hand and be mine tonight? My life's been so lonely, could you make it right? Unleash your desire, the passionate fire in the heat of the night, in the heat of the night.
There you have it. Jeff Malechko and the Dyna Brass right there in the heat of the night. And before that, we heard Frankie Lishka, TBC, the Brass Connection, some vintage Brass Connection in the Orchard Polka, getting us going on this Monday afternoon right here on PolkaRadio.org. Here for 2 hours, bringing you all of your favorites live on YouTube, live on Facebook, live on the network. Get in on the party and let me know what you want to hear. Good afternoon, of course, to a Yitzhak. Checking in also Gene Heineck, checking in on Facebook. He wanted to hear something from Mr. Blazonczyk, so we're going to get to that in just a couple of minutes. Also to Ricky down there in Myrtle Beach, vacation land itself. Veronica Pritko, one of our reigning dancing queens. She's at the castle getting her subjects ready for the show, so you'll be hearing them a little later on tonight, 7 p.m. on the East Coast, so stick around. A lot of great music right here on PolkaRadio.org, your source for the finest in polka music. Some more classics right now with Mr. Blazonczyk.
She told me she loved me, but oh how she lied, oh how she lied. Oh, how she lied. She told me she loved me, but oh, how she lied. Oh, how she lied to me. You are my baby doll. You are my baby doll. You are my baby doll. You're my sweetheart now. She lied, oh how she lied, oh how she lied. She told me she'd kiss me, but oh how she lied, oh how she lied to me. Don't you leave me, baby doll. Don't you leave me, baby doll. Don't you leave me, baby doll. You're my sweetheart now.
Off the Polka Festival Vinyl LP, goat himself, Mr. Blazonczyk right there, classic baby doll polka. Another one by Blazonczyk, especially for Gene. He wanted to hear this one. Eddie talking about all those lounges in Chicago.
Try to remember where you used to go, to the polka lounges throughout Chicago. Close your eyes a while, daydream with a smile. We're going back to days gone by, just stop and just say hi. We're going back to days gone by, just stop and just say hi. Jake's Mexican Cinderella, Club Irene and Dot and Dudes, Carousel, the Polish Village, Joe and Jeans and Brothers too. Drovers, Minis, Mountaineers, Tavern, Jeanette's, Nardi's, Park and Pub, Polka Lounge, Ideal and Lone Tree, Omen,
is throughout Chicago. Close your eyes a while, daydream with a smile. We're going back to days gone by to stop and just say hi. We're going back to days gone by to stop and just say hi. Lucy's Wisconsin Rendezvous Club, Antoinette and Rudy and Ann's, Disney's Personality, and Marion Mertzley Polka Dance. Lonely Hearts, it's Crystal Tap, come see, come Siles, Hilltop Inn, Rosa's Baby Doll in Algiers, Lucky Stop, Ron's Bungalow Inn, Jason, Jovial, JoJo's, Jake's Lounge, Polka Castle, do drop in, Bootleggers and Club Wisconsin, Bright Star and Ted's Tick-Tock Inn. We've got the lounges and everybody knows how to have a great time here in Chicago. Stop in for a while, we're a happy smile. Come on out and join your friends, the good times never end. Come on out and join your friends, the good times never end.
Keeping it Chicago style for you right now. Some Casey Shibaderski. Good old-fashioned honky style music. Happy Mountaineer Polka. Taking us a break time, Casey Shibaderski and the orchestra.
To some people, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much. But that's not necessarily true. By 6 months, they're combining vowels and consonants. By 9 months, they're trying out different kinds of sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on some meaning. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Early screening and intervention can make a lifetime of difference and unlock a world of possibilities. Take the first step at autismspeaks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
The following is made possible by Dad.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling all over it.
This is Veronica's favorite
The dad
commercial.
joke. Corny, grown-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
Why do you have to be careful when it's raining cats and dogs? Because you might step in a poodle.
And kids that spend more time with their dads grow up to be smarter, more successful.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding.
And, with any luck, funnier adults.
Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because he didn't have any body to go with.
Dad jokes rule. So take a moment to make a moment and give your kid a laugh. It's as easy as going to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hi everyone, this is Randy Coors from Nashville, Tennessee, inviting you to attend the very first Polka Meets Bluegrass Spectacular, sponsored by the United States Polka Association. Entertainment by the award-winning Frank Liska and Blue Magic. Come on home. Along with very special guests, the Buffalo Bluegrass All-Stars. On Saturday, September 27th, from 6 till 11 p.m. at the Potts Banquet Hall, 41 South Rossler Avenue, Cheektowaga, New York. Admission is $20 the day of the show. There will be no advance tickets sold and no reserved tables. So come early to claim your spot. Doors will open at 5 p.m. with plenty of food and drink to be had. So please, no BYOB or BYOF. For more information, you can contact Peter Wojcik via email at wojcurg@aol.com or call 716-480-9137. Once again, it's the Polka Meets Bluegrass Spectacular on Saturday, September 27th at 6 p.m. So come on down for a great night of cross-genre music that will sure to not only be entertaining, but educational as well. Let's make this an epic event, one for the ages, and talked about for many years to come. Thanks a whole lot.
Thanks a lot.
Sponsored by the United States Polka Association.
All right, polka lovers, feel the rhythm? Hear the passion? That's the sound of Polka Radio, and we're dedicated to bringing you the best polka music and entertainment around. But we can't do it alone. We need your help to keep the beat going. Go to polkaradio.org right now and click on the Buy Me a Coffee tab. It's a quick and easy way to make a one-time or recurring donation to support the music you can't get enough of. That's polkaradio.org. From all of us here, thank you for being part of the Polka Radio family.
That's right, folks. If you'd like to support Polka Radio in a more direct way, you can go to that website, buymeacoffee.com/Polka Radio, and you can make a donation to help us keep polkas alive and well on the internet. And if you're on our social media platforms right now, just look at the top of the chat and you will see a direct link to that page. You can go there, and we'd appreciate any size donation that you can make, or you can also become a recurring member and donate every month to help us keep it going right here on Polka Radio. And once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting us in our first year broadcasting here in the inner PolkaRadio.org, bringing you the finest music on the internet. The finest music, period. Polka music is the finest music.
Hi, Polka fans. This is Frankie Lishka, and you're listening to the newest network in polkas, PolkaRadio.org.
That's right, folks. Thank you very much, Frank. And here's the band that's going to be appearing the 27th out there in Cheektowaga at Potts Banquet Hall. I love this tune. I absolutely love this tune. USPA IPA Polka of the Year, I'm telling you. Vote now.
Pije Janek pije, tylko po to żyje. Od rana do nocy, oj nie ma pomocy.
Raz, dwa.
Off their brand new release, Into the Blue, Frankie Lishka and Blue Magic. Tune about Yannick loving his vodka and beer.
Tylko po to żyje, od rana do nocy, oj nie ma pomocy. Johnny keeps on drinking, wasting help, he's gone.
Johnny, you better stop that drinking. You're going to amount to nothing if you keep up all that drinking, boy. Oh, let me tell you.
Kubę pije z Jankiem, nocą i porankiem. Wódkę wciśnią piją, ciągle z kaczem żyją. Jake's drinking with Johnny, both have not much money.
Everybody's drinking with Johnny.
And topping off with beer.
Ha! Oh, you boys really like that vodka and beer thing going on. How much money do you guys really have? I'm watching you.
Z Jankiem do domu na rankiem. Żoni pozłościli, to i beer rzucili. Jacob walks with Johnny, they spend all their money. Their wives are yelling loudly, you guys just get out.
Well, you spent all your money here at my bar, and guess what? It's time for you to go. And just like your wives say, get me out.
Ty łajdaku, co to za życie nam zgotowałeś? Pies ci mordę lizał.
The band, they'll be appearing along with the Buffalo Bluegrass All-Stars out there in Cheektowaga at Potts Banquet Hall. Frankie Lischka, Blue Magic, Pionic, and yeah, I do want that for Song of the Year. I just got a note from Tony Bozoinchik checking in and said, if you think this song is going to win Song of the Year, are you drinking over there? So, well, you know, different strokes for different folks, and, you know, you sure know all about strokes. So good afternoon to Tony out there in Chicago. I think he's in his truck working. And, of course, Sarah, who is probably still working. Also, everybody else checking in on YouTube, Facebook, and the network. Oh, what do we have coming up next? Some good old-fashioned Paula Brothers for you right now.
Massachusetts w tym stanie, piękny Massachusetts w tym stanie. Są góry, doliny i piękne dziewczyny, tam się moje serce zostanie. Są góry, doliny i piękne dziewczyny, tam się moje serce zostanie. W Nowej Anglii lasy zielone, w Nowej Anglii lasy zielone. Zielone dębiny i piękne dziewczyny, z Nowej Anglii wezmę swe żonę. Zielone dębiny i piękne dziewczyny, z Nowej Anglii wezmę swe żonę. Także góry ma, Kanaryka także góry ma. Są tam dobrzy ludzie, popijają wódzie i tańczą poleczki na 102. Są tam dobrzy ludzie, popijają wódzie i tańczą poleczki na 102. W Nowej Anglii płyną se rzeki, w Nowej Anglii płyną se rzeki, wąskie i szerokie i bardzo głębokie, ja się tu zostanę na wieki. Wąskie i szerokie i bardzo głębokie, ja się tu zostanę na wieki.
There you have it, especially for Ricky. Some Paula Brothers with the New England Polka right here on the Monday edition. PolkaRadio.org, your source for the finest in polka music, coming up on 5:30 in the afternoon right here on the East Coast, taking you up until 7 p.m. So stick around and let me know what you want to hear. Since we just did the New England polka, there's a tune by the New England All-Stars, a.k.a. the Bay State 4.
Poszłana do sąsiada poradę, bo chciała, bo bardzo mieć nie mogła mu poradzić, bo chciała, bo bardzo mieć nie mogła mu poradzić. Pochyliła pamięci oczy, aż się głowa zakoczy, a potem uciekaj, więcej w domu nie czekaj, a potem uciekaj, więcej w domu nie czekaj. Chcesz łapa ułagodzić, musisz wiedzieć, co mu zrobić. Przyniesie mu nawet flasę, podajże mu po trosę. Przyniesie mu nawet flasę, podajże mu po trosę. Jak chcesz łapa ułagodzić, musisz wiedzieć, co mu zrobić. Przykryj go, bierze no, aż go złości omino. Przykryj go, bierze no, aż go złości omino.
You have some live music from the New England All-Stars, also known as the Bay State 4. Jackie Libera on the vocal right there. Billy Bellina on the Cordovox, tune called How to Be a Hit Polka. That's what it says, folks, how to be a hit polka. Okay, that's fine. So once again, good afternoon to everybody checking in. Gail checking in from Pennsylvania, good afternoon. Nice to see you again. And she wanted to hear something from the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars. All-Stars. Once again, words are tough sometimes.
Cygan, co niczego nie mam, tylko jedną cyganeczkę, co kocham. Wołają tak na mnie, żebym uciekał, bo cyganeczka druga mnie znalazła. Wołają tak na mnie, żebym uciekał, bo cyganeczka druga mnie znalazła. Teraz cyganek, co powiedz tej drugiej, chodziła po żebym uciekał, bo cyganeczka druga mnie znalazła. Wołają tak na mnie, żebym uciekał, bo cyganeczka druga mnie znalazła. Nie będę o kochance mówił, bo już jest czas jechać, bo mnie znalazła. Wołają tak na mnie, żebym uciekał, bo cyganeczka druga mnie znalazła. Wołają tak na mnie, żebym uciekał, bo cyganeczka druga mnie znalazła.
There you have it, especially for Gail checking in from those Pennsylvania hills on this Monday afternoon. That's the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars with the Lonely Gypsy Polka. Right here on the Monday edition, 5:35. Saying good afternoon to Yitzhak. A lot of Mubats checking in from the Akron area of Ohio. And Yitzhak messaged me this past week, and he had an interesting idea. Because right now, we're battling the issue of archives on the network. I've put them up on the website. It's a very tedious process. I'm trying to find a way to make it a little easier. He suggested putting them on YouTube, which is less tedious of a process. So that is definitely an idea under consideration right now. So we very well may be putting all of our archives up on YouTube, the recorded shows, as well as our live YouTube broadcasts, which are already there. If you want to see any of our past YouTube broadcasts of any of the IJs, just go to the PolkaRadio YouTube page and click on the videos tab, and all of our prior shows will be listed all the way back from last September, when we started this whole crazy thing. So, once again, thank you for your support and allowing us to do this for you. It's an honor and a pleasure to be playing music for you right here on the internet.
Video on the vocal right now. One called
Yitzhak wanted to hear something from the Sounds.
Pennsylvania Hills.
Said play something with Vinny and Jimmy on the vocal. Off their unreleased version of the Sounds Alive recording.
Places where I've had some fun. I've traveled the highway, I follow the sun. But when day is over and I lay to rest, I dream of the hills that I love the best. Those Pennsylvania hills are calling me home. Those Pennsylvania hills where you're never alone. Those Pennsylvania hills are beckoning me. Those friendly people with their good old hospitality. I've seen all the valleys, I've been by the sea, I've traveled the flatlands and the whole country, but deep in my heart there's a warm, piercing burn. Those Pennsylvania hills are where I long to return.
everybody.
Pennsylvania hills are calling me home. Those Pennsylvania hills where you're never alone. Those Pennsylvania hills are beckoning me. Those friendly people with their good old hospitality. Do miasta ja się chodziłem, po całym świecie szczęścia szukałem, ale gdzie powiem, ja sobie dbałem, te góry nigdy nie zapomniałem, te góry tańcowali, nie wołają, te góry tańcowali, do mnie ścinają, młoda przytura pełno radości. Ludzie są gościnnie i żyją miłość. Jeszcze raz, those Pennsylvania hills are calling me home. Those Pennsylvania hills where you're never alone. Those Pennsylvania hills are beckoning me. Those friendly people with their good old hospitality. Pennsylvania Hills, te góry Pennsylvania. Dziękuję.
Especially for Yitzhak, that is Jimmy Weber and the Sounds. An unreleased. Let's try this again. An unreleased copy of the Sounds Alive recording from 2007. That was, of course, Vinny and Jimmy on the vocal. Te góry Pennsylvania. Right here on the show. Gail just said that is one big coffee cup. Yeah, it is. It holds 24 ounces. My daughter gave me this one. It says, Dad can fix anything. And that's about what it comes down to. Like, the phone call and, Dad, this doesn't work or that doesn't work. But to my daughter's credit, I can pretty much direct her to do anything and she can do it. I've had her take the dishwasher apart. I've had her installing a garbage disposal. I've had her under the hood of her car. And she can do it. I'm going to have to find the picture one day of, she'll hate me, she'll disown me if I do this, but I gotta do it anyway. I have a picture of her as a toddler, probably, I don't know, maybe 12, 15 months old, crawling around, and I'm outside working on the car, and I'm down on the ground, and I'm covered in grease, and she's right there, she's covered in grease, with this wrench in her hand, with this big-ass smile on her face. She was the happiest kid in the world, helping Dad put shocks in the van, in the driveway. So I'm gonna have to find that picture for her. But yeah, that's where that came from. So yeah, I'm a little handy. Some Polska Małego Władziu right now. Dobre czasy, you know what that means.
Wesele, a muzyka na muzykę idzie, na muzykę idzie. Każda panna na muzykę idzie, na muzykę idzie. Każda panna sobie hula, a chłopak wesoło, se popija, a chłopak wesoło, se popija.
Yeah, this is the version where Wally recorded the vocal at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Se popija do ostatka, wtedy go dziewczyna odprowadza. Wtedy go dziewczyna odprowadza. Każda panna stoi w sieni, rada by tańcować i chłopców szanować. Piją zieli, rada by tańcować i chłopców szanować. Piją zieli.
It's one of those Wally verses for you. They got the multiverse, we have the Wally verse. There you have it, little Wally. Dobry czasy, the good times, polka. And that's going to take us up to break time, so we will see you in 2 minutes.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting. A teenager. Learning the lingo.
Today I'm going to help parents translate teen slang. Now, when a teen says something is on fleek, it's exactly like saying, that's rad. It simply means that something is awesome or cool. Another one is totes. It's exactly like saying totally, just shorter. As in, I totes love going to the mall with Becca. Another word you might hear is jelly. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will think you're, rad just the same. To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
This is the story of a very special woman. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician or an entrepreneur. Her knowledge was limitless and still is. She could also make monsters disappear, especially those that lurked in the shadows under the bed. Once, this woman put back together a teenage girl's broken heart, which had been shattered in 1,000 pieces, just by giving her a bear hug. She masqueraded as a regular person at work, but as a superhero at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Make plans now to attend the DuPont VFW's Oktoberfest at the DuPont VFW Post 4909, 401 Main Street, DuPont, Pennsylvania, October the 5th, featuring the fine music of Polka Hall of Famer Eddie Foreman and the Eddie Foreman Orchestra, with none other than Polka Radio's very own Brewster J. Cadbury Johnny Seaflick on the drums. The dance will be held from 2 to 5 p.m. with admission only $15, and that includes dancing and food. An open bar package will be available at an additional cost. No advance tickets will be sold, but for more information, you can contact Jerry Fabian at 570-654-9104. Once again, that's Jerry Fabian at 570-654-9104. It's Oktoberfest, October the 5th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the DuPont VFW, featuring the fine music of the Eddie Foreman Orchestra. Hope to
see you there.
From Maine to Illinois, but they could never hold a light to you.
If you love jack-o'-lanterns, you can hate carving them. It's Halloween. You got trick-or-treaters up the ass. Your kids are running around like retards. You ain't got time to be carving a motherfucking pumpkin, kid. But with the jack chop, you can have a pumpkin carved in just a minute. Now, they're gonna charge you $1 at the CVS for one of them fake plastic pumpkins. But with the jack chop, you can have a real one and be the baddest dude in Revere. But you gotta watch out, because some pumpkins are queer. And if you call now, you're not just gonna get the jack chop. We're gonna throw in a glow stick free. Watch this. You take the f***ing glow stick, you stick in your jack-o'-lantern, looks boss. We're gonna make Halloween fun again, one pumpkin at a time. The jack chop sells for $19.95, but if you call in the next 20 minutes, because you know we can't do this shit all day, you're gonna get the f***ing glow stick free. Here's how to order.
Call 555-JACK-CHOP. Call now and you'll get the fucking glow stick absolutely free. When you call, ask about our layaway plan for people in Lynn. Call 555-JACK-CHOP now.
Your source for polka music and entertainment. We are Polka Radio.
And we're back!
And we are back. 5:49 on Monday afternoon right here on the Monday edition. And once again, folks, coming up October the 5th at the DuPont VFW in DuPont, Pennsylvania, the Eddie Foreman Orchestra for the October Feast. And they do mean feast. $15 to get in the door. You get music and you get food. It's like a full Polish buffet for $15. And they even have an open bar. I think they charge another $10. They get open bar, food. You get the Eddie Foreman Orchestra. You get to see Brewster J. Cadbury and none other than Mr. Bob Fredericks on horn. A value at twice the price, folks. So make sure you get down there. October the 5th, down there at the DuPont VFW for the Eddie Foreman Orchestra, 2 until 6. Contact Jerry Fabian. I don't have his number in front of me, but you can find it. Sing it, Bob.
But all those vows are broken now, and I will never be the same, except in memory. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. And it would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. When we're apart, dear, another love with a heart more bold and free. But in the end, fair weather friends may break your heart, dear, and if they do, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. And it would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me.
There you have it, Mr. Bob Fredericks on the vocal right there with the Eddie Foreman Orchestra. Remember Me Polka right here on the Monday edition.
Nasza Marysia robotna była, żyła kołeczka, poprzykłodziła, to wszędzie i miota. Do Marysi robota, to wszędzie i miota. Do Marysi robota. Pasała, aż pogobiła, cóż ja nieszczęsna będę robiła. I chłodzi, i płacze, że ja twoje siwe wątki zobaczę. I chłodzi, i płacze, że ja twoje siwe wątki zobaczę. La 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 la,
You have some live Dynatones right there from 1982. Myriad Ballroom, Mendon, Massachusetts. Not too far up the road from me. Boy, what a place that was back in the day. Joe Struzik used to run the cancer telethon there every year. You'd have about 12 bands come in, and all the bands would donate their time, and it would go from 12 noon until 12 midnight. And what a crowd he used to get. It's actually a beautiful place right on Lake Mendon. And I played there quite a few times. Beautiful place, beautiful old kind of a log cabin kind of place. So, yeah, that was once again off the folder from Ricky. That was the Dynatones. And before we get to the top of the hour, just want to explain now. Money Acres in the house, by the way. And he's asking, how do I get notifications when I'm on, when anybody here on YouTube is on Polka Radio? So what you have to do, if you're on YouTube right now, make sure you're subscribed. Very important. Make sure when you go down below the video, it says subscribed. And if it doesn't say subscribed, it'll say subscribe or subscribed. Either a D or no D. You want a D. If you don't got a D, you need a D. Enough about that. So make sure you hit subscribe. And then down below that, you're going to see a bell. It's like a little bell, like the Liberty Bell or, the bell at church. And make sure you hit that bell. What that will do is that will let you know when we're on. It'll notify you because that's notifications. It'll notify you when we're on. And then you'll hear it. And also, this is a little tough. I know Money is not the most technical guy here, but you're going to try. You got to make sure that your YouTube app on your phone will accept notifications. So you got to go in there and find your closest 10-year-old. He'll take care of it for you. Just say, hey, make sure my notifications work. It'll do this in 30 seconds. It'll be done. So that's how you listen to Polka Radio all the time.
Join me in a
a song or two.
This is Lenny Gomulka bringing you a special message asking for your help to preserve the future of polka music. Through my experiences, I've seen firsthand the goodness and fun that polka music has proven to accomplish. In my 60 years being in front of audiences, I've seen with my own eyes the good fellowship and genuine camaraderie of both the polka fans and the entertainers. I've seen friendships cultivate, relationships begin, and families unite, even reunite together because of their one common bond in polka music. Please do your part in preserving the future of this music. Support the radio programming, the internet polka shows, go to a polka festival or a polka dance, or to a club. Introduce a friend to the music, join an organization, bring a friend out to a festival, purchase a recording from your favorite polka band. Support the bands, the DJs, the IJs, the promoters, and the polka organizations who bring this music to you regularly. Support polka music, please, regardless of its style or ethnicity. There's no fan like a polka fan, so please pass the word. This is Lenny Gomulka asking for your help. Please don't let this wonderful tradition fade into the past. Please preserve polka music, and let's keep it here to stay. Thank you.
This music and we love you too. Come stand beside me, sing with me.
Your source for polka music and entertainment. This is Polka Radio.
Top of the hour, 6 p.m. right here on the Monday edition, PolkaRadio.org. Right now, some music from Ted Lang and Power Supply. Donia, Whoopsie Donia, out till dawn polka.
Donia, Whoopsie Donia, Donia białego. Wypijmy kieliszka jeszcze jednego. Jak się mam żyć i wesołym być, kiedy moja żonka nie lubi robić. Przyszedłem do domu, nie ma śniadania, a moja żoneczka leży jak ładna. Jak się mam żyć i wesołym być, kiedy moja żonka nie lubi robić. Przyszedłem do domu, nie ma obiadu, a moja żoneczka biegnie do sadu. Jak się mam żyć i wesołym być, kiedy moja żonka nie lubi robić. Przyszedłem do domu, nie ma wieże żyć, a moja żoneczka w łóżeczku leży. Jak się mam żyć i wesołym być, kiedy moja żonka nie lubi robić.
Brzezinski on the vocal right there with Teddy Lang and Power Supply. Donia Whoopsie Donia. Gonna do a few tunes now from Lenny. Some live Lenny. The late Bobby Bowman on the vocal on this one. Ah, she rock 'em like that big dupe on Saturday night, I tell you.
Would you like to love ya? Would you like to love ya? Would you like to hold you tight? Would you like to kiss ya? Would you like to kiss ya?
when it's time to say goodnight. Who'd you like beside ya? Who'd you like beside ya? On the day you say I do. Who'd you like to love ya? Well, honey, can't you see? I know you're gonna say it's me. Would you like to love ya? Would you like to hold you tight? Would you like to kiss ya? Would you like to kiss ya? When it's time to say goodnight, would you like beside ya? Would you like beside ya? On the day you say I do, would you like to love ya? Well, honey, can't you see? I know you're gonna say it's me.
Alrighty, Bob Bobbitt on the vocal for you that time. There's one on time.
There you have some live Lenny from 1984. Mr. Bobbitt on the vocal right there. Who'd you like to love ya? And oh, what a band that was. Of course, Lenny Gomulka on everything. Jimmy Petrowski on the horn. And the late Bobby Bobbitt on accordion. The late Davey Brzezinski on the concertina. The late Lenny Kopka on the bass. And Bobby Zima on the tubs. Boy, what a set of tubs he played. He played with Blazonczyk. He played with a lot of different bands, but boy, that particular Gomulka band from the mid '80s, that was a lot of power, and that was a lot of fun. Remember going to see those guys driving in my old '71 Buick Grand Sport with half an exhaust system hanging off it. I miss that car. One more from that recording. Love this Obetic. Another Wally Obetic.
Do was panienki prosby zaniosę. Może z was która o mnie zachce. Gdyby tak było, o jedną proszę. Po cóż wybierać? Oj, weźcie mnie, przykrzyło mi się samotne życie. Chcę się ożenić, póki jest czas. Same mam rację, znasz, musicie. Jeśli mam wisić, niech wiszę raz. Oj, każde rano o 6:00 wstaję. Przyrzekam szczerze, robić to stale. Papio i garbicz na uwolni niosę i z papierami więc rozpalę. Spać będzie sobie żoneczka moja i
będzie o mnie, żeby śnić. Daj mnie kabusie, ej do łyżeczka, żeby w łyżeczku oj mogła pić. Gdy rano stanę, lucz wyszykuje, bo będę musiał do szafy grać. Moja żoneczka drzwi zamykuje, oj wtedy pójdzie i dalej spać. Powołania nie dać, poznanie odpocznie sobie, poprzeczkiem śpię. Za apetietem drugie śniadanie, oj wtedy sobie do miasta dnie. A gdy już wszystkie cztery obleci i da na szmatki kaloracko, jak na szczydelkach do domu przyleci, lecz pierwiej wstąpi na pikszerszo. Ładny, zmęczony wrócę, że szapę, oj gorączego, chciałbym co zjeść. Moja żoneczka, lala, kucapo, daj mi z pieczopem, oj wuszki zjeść.
About Tempo right there with Lenny off that same recording from 1984. Wally Obetic right there. Here I am. Right here on the Monday edition, 6:10 p.m. right here on the East Coast. That would be 5:10 in Central Time. We're here until the top of the hour. That's when our reigning dancing queens, Veronica and Maria, will be on the air for 2 hours. Coming to you live from the castle in Millbury, Massachusetts. And I wanted to say something after this, but I completely forgot what it was. But I didn't forget about the requests.
Czerwona róża trojaka, czerwona róża trojaka, miała se męża pijaka, miała se męża pijaka. Czerwona róża trojaka,
There you have it. Live wire right there by request. Czerwona Róża. All right, now from just a few years back in the early 80s, Rick Vanecki and his very first band, the Melody Kings. Here's where that song Light Brown Hair started.
Leaving home another night, going to the city. Me, my friends were off again, acting wild and silly. In and out of bars and clubs, chasing girls and drinking. Out from nowhere stood this girl that made me start thinking. Light brown hair, oh so pretty. All the guys would stop and glare. I rubbed my eyes a second time to find that she's still there. Light brown hair, sweet and lovely. All my thoughts would be of her. If I could only let her know that her my dreams prefer. If I could only let her know that her my dreams prefer. Leaving home another night, going to the city. Me, my friends were off, looking for this lady. In and out of bars and clubs, maybe though I'm dreaming. Out from nowhere she appeared that made me start thinking. Light brown hair, oh so pretty. All the guys would stop and glare. I rubbed my eyes a second time to find that she's still there. Light brown hair, sweet and lovely. All my thoughts would be of her. If I could only let her know that her my dreams prefer. If I could only let her know that her my dreams prefer.
There you have it. Rick Vanecki right there in the Melody Kings. Light brown hair. And you talk one of the what year that was. I am pretty sure that was 82 or 83. Because I do remember going to Ocean Beach that year. Way back when Ocean Beach, that may or may not have been before they redid the ballroom and it wasn't air conditioned. And of course, it's the middle of June and it was about 158 degrees in that ballroom. But Rick was from Michigan, still is actually, and he used to have that bus, and it was the coolest thing bunch to pull up in that bus, and the whole bunch of guys would get out. And what was a great band, you know. He's about our age, Rick. So at the time, yeah, that was a great band. So Yitzhak, to answer your question, it had to be 82, 83, 84, somewhere around there that he had that band. And a great sounding band. He still sounds great. Just re-recorded that with Box On a few years back. And enough of me yapping. We got to make some money here. So we'll see you in 2 minutes.
Hey, Dad. Your prescription will be ready in just a minute. Hey, Dad. Your laundry will be ready in just a minute. Dad, your lunch will be ready in just a minute.
Hey, honey. Why don't you take a minute?
When you help care for a loved one, you give them as much time as you can, making sure they're safe and comfortable. But it's just as important that you take some time for yourself. At AARP, we can help with information and useful tips on how you can maintain a healthy life balance, care for your own physical and mental well-being, and manage the challenges of caring for a loved one. Because the better care you take of yourself, the better care you can provide for your loved one.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides to support you and your loved one at aarp.org/caregiving. That's aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, class. Let's hear what everyone did this weekend. Jill?
Well, I raised my older sister to a big oak tree. It was at least 100 years old. My mom said I must have set a record or something. And then we went down by a stream and perched up on this huge rock and saw all these little minnows swimming around way below us. And then I rescued my little brother from an evil spider Frog King, who was guarding him at the Bush Fortress. And my sister and I brought him back to our super twig fort for safety. And then we all laid out and told stories until it got dark. And the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Oh, I wish you would have got lost.
Where were you, Jill? Yeah, we went to the forest. It's not that far away. Anyone want to come this weekend?
No.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week and find the fun, adventurous you. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org.
Join us on Sunday, October the 12th as Live It Up takes us down a trip down memory lane. They will be entertaining us with a tribute to Little Wally, featuring all of his hit songs that he delighted audiences with down Polish Broadway in Chicago back in the 1950s.
This will all take place at Royalty West Banquets, 8675 South Archer Avenue in Willow Springs, Illinois. Doors are going to open at 1 p.m. Music, dancing, and lots of fun from 1:30 to 5:30. Admission only $20, payable at the door.
Cash bar and delicious food will be available for purchase.
For table reservations of 8 or 10, don't delay. Please give us a call today at 708-594-5182.
You don't want to miss this memorable event. We are looking forward to seeing you there. Live it up.
Shoot the moon.
Swing and sway the Little Wally way.
It's 2 hours of great polka music every Sunday on the Polka Jukebox Show with your host, Steve Zelenak. Noon till 2 p.m. on your source for polka music and entertainment, PolkaRadio.
Polka entertainment around the clock. This is Polka Radio.
Did you grab my ass?
6:20 right here on the Monday edition. Gotta play some Stephanie.
How about a nice round of applause for Stephanie and her Buffalo Honky-style polka band. Steffi, good luck with your new album.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Before Eddie goes, I'd like Eddie to do me one favor over here. This is a spur of the moment thing, okay? I'd like Eddie to do...
There you have it. Stephanie right there along with Mr. Blazonczyk in the Fields Polka. By request, Ricky wanted to hear some Stephanie. So there was like a bonus track with Stephanie and Eddie. And we got a few more requests we want to get to. The New Brass Express out of Michigan right now. Music and Girls.
Jak czuję się bardzo smutny, jak wszystko dla mnie idzie źle. Wezmę se nowe buty i na zabawę się idę. Tam ludzie są wesoły i muzyka tak pięknie gra. Braci my ma nic na tym świecie, jak muzyka i dziewczyna. Tutaj jest wesoło, bo muzyka tak ładnie gra. I jeszcze do tego moja dziewczyna taka wesoła. Rączkami se wywija, razem śpiewajmy tra-la-la. Bracie mi ma nie na tym świecie, jak muzyka i dziewczyna.
There you have it. By request, the New Brass Express Music and Girls Polka right here on the Monday edition. And we're getting into a conversation of way back in the old days, back when we used to have a lot of fun at polka dances. There was this place in Connecticut, Ansonia, Connecticut, way on the top of this mountain. It was called Warsaw Park. It was run by a church. I can't remember the name of the church, but it was kind of their outdoor picnic grove, and they had an enormous indoor pavilion with a beautiful dance floor. It was a huge echo chamber, but they had the most gorgeous dance floor, and you can put easily 1,000 people in there. And they'd run dances every week, and they would run it Friday and Saturday for the most part, or Friday and Sunday, but typically on Friday night, they'd bring Eddie in, they'd bring Lenny, they would bring, bands like, the Brass Works or all out of town bands, and they would pack that place. You'd have 1,000 people on a Friday night in the middle of summer with the ceiling fans running, and they gave free beer away. It was probably $10 to get in, maybe less. All the beer you can drink. And I'm telling you, what a time that place was. He always had great crowds, always great bands, always a good time. So yeah, because Muddy was asking, what was your beer back in the day? Anything that was free or vodka. And that's how that went. And Ricky, of course, he says I corrupted him. It's the other way around. He corrupted me, even though I'm older, but I digress. And also the conversations going towards our first car. I had a whole bunch of shit boxes growing up. That's how I learned how to work on them, because they all barely ran, and they'd be parked out in front of the house and stuff. I wanted to move it. If I wanted to drive it, I had to fix it. So my first car was a 71 Buick Grand Sport. It was orange with 455 4-speed. The thing would go 0 to 60 from gas station to gas station. The thing probably got 5 miles to the gallon, but it got there real quick. So John Fomenko, if you don't know who John Fomenko was, he was the accordion player for the News, and an accomplished, incredible accordion player. He used to win awards. He used to compete as a student win awards. He was an award winning, got all sorts of trophies. So the guy is phenomenal. Great accordion player, great polka accordion player. We used to hang around as kids. Myself, John Fomenko, Kenny Yash, a whole bunch of us, and we would just hang around. And John used to call my 71 Buick Grand Sport, which I love and miss dearly, used to call it the monoxide mobile, because, as I said before, it had half an exhaust. And boy, you could hear that thing coming from the next town away. Look, that was one piece of shit I had. Then I had a 1974 Chevy Vega, and that was a real treat. 3-speed 0 to 60 this week. Then I had a 75 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, 4 doors. You could put you and 12 of your best friends in that car and still wouldn't be able to find them. So yeah, I had a bunch of cars. So that's the story of the cars, and of course the places growing up. Of course, Warsaw Park. This place called Zucky's in Milford, Connecticut. Used to run dances at the KFC in Milford, Connecticut. The gentleman was named Zucky, and that once again bring bands like TBC, the Dynatones, Eddie, on a Friday and Saturday night, sell the place out. And they just don't run those places anymore like they used to. Hopefully someday they will.
Jedną córkę matka miała, za górnika ją wydała ją za górnika, najstarszego rozbójnika. Wydała ją za górnika, najstarszego rozbójnika. On po górach, on po lasach, a ja sam na tych pałacach. On po górach, on po lesie, zawsze dotąd coś przyniesie. On po górach, on po lesie, zawsze dotąd coś przyniesie. Przyśnił skutnie białą, cała wersji malowana. Żona moja wybierzmy ją, na słoneczku wysuśmy ją. Żona moja wybierzmy ją, na słoneczku wysuśmy ją. Ona brała i płakała, bo chusteczkę tą poznała. Ta chusteczka brata mego, zeszłe w nocy zabitego. Ta chusteczka brata mego, zeszłe w nocy zabitego.
Ja nie wiedział, że to brat twój, że mnie w nocy deszcze prosił. Ja nie słyszał, jak on prosił, że mnie w nocy wiatr dmuchał. Ja jego głosu nie słuchał.
From Buffalo, New York, the G-Notes right there, especially for Gail. She wanted to hear that one called the Bandit Polka, coming up on 6:35 Monday evening here until the top of the hour once again. And our reigning dancing queens will be showing up from the castle, so stick around. Great music coming up all evening long right here on your source. And once again, we're talking about cars. I'm a big car guy. I don't talk about it a lot on the show because it's kind of boring, but I am a car guy. If I could have, I got a bunch of cars that I would love to have, but I think one of my favorite cars that I had growing up was my Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Boy, what a car that was. With a couple of tweaks, and somehow I lost the catalytic converter. I don't know how that happened, but somehow I lost that part of the car. And a couple of tweaks here and there, and boy, that little turbocharged 4-cylinder would kick the ass out of any V8 on the road. That's a car I also miss. That was a great little car. That wasn't that little, but that car was nice. A little 5-speed red, black interior. Ricky might remember that one. Had that for a while. Had that until it just it needed work, and at the time I couldn't afford to fix it. But maybe I'll find one another day.
Jak się łączy biją, to ja więcej dziewki. Jak się łączy biją, to ja więcej dziewki. Oj, ja się łapię młody, mam dużo urody, mam dużo urody. Lewa pszenicznego i dziewczyny młode, lewa pszenicznego i dziewczyny młode. Hej! Pomyślałem sobie, ten co się łażeli, to ma dziury w głowie. Ten co się łażeli, to ma dziury w głowie. Oj, nie będę się żenił, nie będę się śpieszył, nie będę się śpieszył. Będę się zalecał, będę panę cieszył. Będę się zalecał, będę panę cieszył. Hej! Ładnymi słowkami będę panny cieszył całymi nocami. Będę panny cieszył całymi nocami. Oj, słowiczek, pięknie wyśpiewuj, pięknie wyśpiewuj. Doktor zajadę, kajza obiecuje. Doktor zajadę, kajza obiecuje. Hej!
Some Golden Voice Friday right there. Happy Bachelor Polka. Some Live Louie from 1987.
Że się rodzenią, a roczek miłowa, urodziła się córeczka droga. Czarnie moje łączka, że nie moje łączka, tylko za tobą płaczą. Ej, ojciec nie są zwiedzi, tak, ale nie każdemu, tylko temu owcu, tylko temu owcu, co powraca do domu. Tylko temu owcu,
so much. There you have it. That one's called the Moonlight Polka.
I'm thankful for stuffing and pie. You would say that, fat ass. I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
As you all know, Thanksgiving is only 2 weeks away. And so the school has arranged for a lecture from a real live Native American.
Oh, neato, huh, fellas?
Hello, boys and girls. My name is David Running Horse Sawitsky.
Your source for polka music and entertainment. This is PolkaRadio.
Did you grab my ass?
Zagrajcie z miło bereczka, oj drobnego wolnego, oj niech se potańcuję, oj do rana białego.
Oh yeah.
Zagrajcie z miło, że tańczyło i wesoło, wesoło, oj niech se potańcuję, oj dziewczyną wokoło. Użyłem ją, kobalało i uczyłem się dumać. Pobił kobal złą kobalkę, oj musiałem go trzymać. Hetsa, koło wietrza, oj ciele mnie podłogło, a tyle mnie smarowało, ale nic nie pomogło. A ja za nią do pszenicy, a ja za nią do żyta. To myślałem, że ona to była kobieta.
One of my all-time favorites from Eddie.
One titled, Play Me and Waberek.
Girl, her name is Tina, and she likes to play her concertina. Her eyes are like the stars in heaven. I know her from the age of 7. Play, Tina, play, while we all sway to the music of my Tina. Play, Tina, play, while we all sway. She plays her concertina. One more time, everybody. Play, Gina, play, while we all sway to the music of my Gina. Play, Gina, play, while we all sway, and she plays her concertina. Walking inna paniego, do mnie uśmiechnij się. Uciesz serce swoją piosenką i podarujcie mnie. Open the window so you can hear me singing a song to you. It's hard to hear me, for you can start it.
Pasadena. One call going to my girlfriend's polka. Get your dancing partners out there and get your hands clapping and your feet tapping. Goes like this. Jak nie mam swojej dziewczyny, o swojej jedyny, świecą księżyc, wysoko na niebie, świecą księżyc, wysoko, świecą księżyc, wysoko na niebie, świecą księżyc, wysoko. Ramiłami, serce do szyneczka, ramiłami, słodko, walczę z ramiłami, głęboko. Ramiłami, głęboko, mój wątek z ramiłami, głęboko. I'm gonna leave for you, G.
Couple of more tunes before the top of the hour. Right now, another request. Right here, Eddie Foreman. Well, that's going to take us at about the top of the hour. Going up next, the Dancing Queens.
That's all, folks.
Well, that's about all the time we have for this week's edition of the Monday edition right here on your source for the finest in polka music, PolkaRadio.org. But fear not, folks, polka music continues at the top of the hour with our reigning dancing queens, Veronica and Marie, and they are broadcasting live from the castle in Millbury, Massachusetts. So hop on that Polka Radio chat room. Go to PolkaRadio.org, click on that little white bubble at the bottom right-hand corner. That will take you to our chat room and let the ladies know what you would like to hear. A lot of fun, fiddling, and stories coming up for the next 2 hours. I'm going to see you again on Saturday afternoon for our Saturday edition of Wicked Good Polkas. And remember, folks, the Buy Me a Coffee link. If you'd like to support the network, we sure would appreciate you going there and maybe throwing a couple of pennies our way. It would surely help. And once again, thank you, everybody who tuned in this afternoon and tonight. And thank you all for supporting PolkaRadio.org. Have a great evening, folks. Have a great week. And we will see you on Saturday. Stay well, stay safe, and as always, stay happy. Go ahead, Zania, folks. See you on Saturday. Bye-bye.